when the war started, all I could focus on was my own issues. Because, bro, there's gonna be this thing that happens to you after a year. Hopefully, we get you more on the internet side. I know money is gonna be number one for you, so we're gonna get a channel going and shit. But no, we should. But yo, check the one in the chat if you want a channel.
You want me to shut down my practice and just go
honestly, there hasn't been a job. I can't say this for many people, chat. I've never seen a person who can literally do any job. If this guy stays with garbage men, he'll be the best garbage collector. If he stays with presidents, he'll be in office. Like, he can do anything. So I'm like, man, if you could just quit making all this money and then go all on the internet, it'll only be a matter of time before you're like at Dr. K level.
But right? I am a lot more introverted than you are.
That's why I
feel like you put that onto me. You think, because I'm so good at it, Ian will be as good at it. I'm not that way. I'm more like, like quiet.
But think of how many jobs and.
But if Dr. K is the competition, I think we could dominate.
Well, chat, how did it work? Did Reckful boost Dr. K's career because he just randomly jumped in a chat because the title said Harvard? That was pretty smart. He made his title Harvard at 100 views, and then Dr. K, his first client, killed himself. That's crazy. That's
unreal. How he got away with that. He got away with
because
he made about people who are suicidal.
But I don't get when therapists say, yeah, you can never really blame a therapist because if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. Sure, but I have a feeling that when people go see a therapist, the therapist adds extra a lifeline, extra time to see something out. And then Reckful, maybe I'm being crazy right now, but Reckful didn't get that. Hey, let's try another month of this guy. He said, fuck it, I'm just going to kill it.
Yeah. The first ethical obligation we have is do no harm. In the worst case scenario, our treatment should be innocuous. It shouldn't have any effect on the person. So
what do you mean?
It seems like the idea is that we have these ethical guidelines that we have to follow. The first one is do no harm.
Right? Oh, I get it.
They're on the side of caution and on the side of.
I don't think you guys should have, like, you guys, obviously you're saying you shouldn't either push him this way or that way, but imagine.
No, I mean, he did do harm. That was the ethical obligation we have, and he wasn't able to follow it.
I'll say this. I feel like even a content creator would have done better than Dr. K at that point, because all you have to do is, I don't remember, but all he has to do is stoke curiosity in the patient, and then the patient will see the therapy out for 30 more days of life. Then it gets easier, right? But there was no curiosity. He finished the call and killed himself, and that's when I said, either Dr. K got that call at the wrong time, like it was too late to help Byron, or something else. And I really think like Dr. K sucks, because I feel like Reckful could have watched Speed or Jake Paul or Logan, and he would have had another 30 days if he was like looking forward to something. That's why I'm like, shouldn't a therapist's number one thing be to make them look forward to therapy? Because it's gonna hurt, you're gonna unravel the unconscious, but it's like liberating. You want to do it, right? It's like soccer practice. You look forward to it, and that's why I'm like, wow.
It's like might be asking for too much with somebody who is suicidal, but at the very least, you could pull them away from the edge, pull them away from the cliff edge. I think where he made the biggest mistake was to do therapy online.
Yeah,
I don't think there was enough informed consent there. I think there was an element of being.
Yeah, we're in a weird world where you can just say it's not therapy, and it's like, well, if he's looking at you with rosy colored glasses and you're the archetype of the therapist and he's opening up to you, then what are you simulating therapy? Yeah, it's clearly therapy. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, I'm also being cocky because like, nobody, including me, nobody knew he was that far gone. Like, one in the chat, if you were surprised that Byron killed himself, I was shook. I was like, what the fuck? He seemed like.
So I haven't actually seen the video. I've heard about it. You told me about it.
You could never predict this one.
I think it'd be too heartbreaking to see that. Just knowing that he's not around anymore. I think that'd be.
Yeah, it's bad, and it's weird because I'm gonna just say it weirdly. That's where Dr. K's career took off. And chat, I wouldn't say this on live to make, like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but just in between our inner group. Does anyone feel like that's where he went and rose? Like, not that he did it on purpose, but like.
But I was just talking to Demi about this actually the other day, that what is it going to take for like this audience, like this younger generation who's growing up with social media and YouTube and things like that, to feel anything, right? What do they have to see? They have to see some pedophile get basically punched to death to feel something. They have to see somebody commit suicide to feel something. This is a dangerous precedent we're setting.
Yeah, well, it's also weird that, like, imagine wanting to feel realness from your mirrored iPhone. Like, you're literally you're looking for reality into a digital reflection of whatever the fuck you clicked on. Because you know why I feel like people induce their own psychosis is every human chooses their content. Like, at the end of the day, you're not watching CNN if you don't want to watch it. You're choosing your harm. And
Can I say